Welcome everyone to Stables Village, the first of its kind, an all-electric, carbon-neutral, solar-powered subdivision with workforce housing. Thank you to the town council and the town housing department for being such a great team member with us. We couldn't have created what we have here without you guys. I'm super proud of this project. It has allowed us to give back to our community and to support the community that we all live in. I'm really excited about this. We just found out that in Phase 1B, we have four families who speak Spanish as their first language. And I attribute that to the town pushing us to try to get to the point where we were getting some of our French and Spanish speaking community into some of the housing that you guys are creating here. And some of the ways we did that would include social media, our website being in French and English and Spanish, and then all of our events. We had Spanish speakers at our events to translate. So I think we can all be proud of that. A lot of you know this, but I moved here 32 years ago, and I had a bicycle and a backpack. And I moved in to Keystone into a home over there, but I was working at the ski area, and I would bike to the ski area every day for my job. And I moved into a little trailer at a camper van at the base of Peak 8 because it was just too much in the winter to ride my bike. And so I know exactly how much this means to people to live in a nice house. We're working with local subs. 75% or greater of our subs are from our community. So that means our workforce is spending their dollars here in Summit County. So that money is just circling around in our county, which is fantastic from an economic perspective. You know, we've got our lead framer, Ty Courtright, he's here today. He walks across the street, he lives in the Wellington neighborhood. And Doyle from Thrive, he lives right here in Lincoln Park. And although I don't think he walks, he lives about a block away. So I see his car here all the time. But anyway, pretty exciting to have our community members building our housing. We also have utilized innovative architecture, and like to recognize Dan Chapman, who's our project architect here. He's back there. From Allengare Architecture, we're doing a double wall system. We have very energy efficient walls and roof systems here, and Bill can speak to that more, but we also have designed our roofs to maximize solar. And we have enough solar on our houses that we're at a negative 1, is that right?
This house is designed with a -1 HER score, so slightly net positive energy.
Yeah. As you know, the infrastructure on this project was a little tricky, but I'm proud to say we do not plan to come back to the town for any more subsidy than you gave me initially on the vertical construction. We are on budget. So, which is pretty exciting. So, yeah. And also, finally, I'd like to say our first move-in is going to be immediate, and we broke ground on our infrastructure on this project in June of last year, less than 14 months ago. So that is pretty amazing, actually, because normally you'd put in the infrastructure for subdivision, then you'd start construction. But we worked it out that we were doing infrastructure and building at the same time, and luckily Thrive was willing to do that with us. But that's a pretty unique situation that we would be at this point only 14 months after we broke ground. So. Go ahead, this is Bill with Thrive.
Hi, I'm Bill Rick-Tennis. I'm the COO of Thrive Home Builders. First, I'd like to thank the town and Suzanne for giving us the opportunity to be part of this community. Affordable housing, energy efficiency, health and sustainability are core of who we are as a company over the 32 years of our history. Some of the attributes of this community that we're most proud of is obviously the sustainability and energy efficiency that we're bringing to the community. Like Suzanne said, with some of the components that she mentioned, this home was designed to achieve a HERS of -1. We don't have the final rating in yet, but I expect it to be right around that number, which makes this house net zero, as all the homes in here will be. In addition to that, all these homes are going to be certified under the Department of Energy's Zero Energy Ready Home Program and Energy Star's or EPA's Energy Star program. Exciting development that happened in the last year is the EPA came out with another very rigorous all-electric program that's very new to the marketplace. And this will be one of the first communities in the country to be fully certified under their new Energy Star Next Gen program. As far as health, this home and all the homes here will be certified under the EPA's Indoor Air Plus program, making sure that there's good, clean indoor air, fresh ventilation, low-emitting products built into each one of these homes. From a sustainability perspective, these are all going to be LEED certified as well. We have not got the final rating in from LEED, but we do expect them to be LEED Gold certified. One of the big components that goes into LEED certification is material control and waste reduction. And that's one of the other exciting things for us at this community is we've brought componentized construction to Stables Village, where we're working with a manufacturer down on the Front Range where they're building much of the framing and the exterior walls, roof trusses and floor trusses in a facility down there where they can maximize the use of the lumber. So the amount of waste is significantly reduced by using computerized software that can take each board and cut it perfectly for maximum utilage. And then when we bring those components up here, Ty, our framer, is then taking it to another level and in his shop componentizing the floors and roofs into 8-foot sections. Again, really controlling that waste and then bringing those out here and using the cranes, booming them into place, speeding up construction, eliminating clutter and waste on the job site. So again, Thrive's really proud to be part of this community and bring some of these innovative techniques and certifications to the town of Breckenridge. And so again, thanks for that opportunity.
I so appreciate all the specifics and hearing your story about how you came to the community. I mean, for me, being back here, you know, I lived in the Wellington neighborhood for 16 years. Many of our council has either lived in that neighborhood or adjacent to it. And for us at the town of Breck, it's really about the people and what we as a community can be here in this location. And I just want to say that, you know, my dedication to the town of Breck and sort of my excitement about working for the town comes from being a part of this community and a part of this community. And so the fact that we can provide more homes in this location is just amazing to me. I want to thank the neighborhood crafters, Thrive Home Builders, Alan Guerra Architects, and all of our local subs. I mean, for sure, having a project manager walking over from the Wellington neighborhood is a very special part of what made this community work so well. You know, we gave this team a really big responsibility. We said, here, this is the gem of Breckenridge. We want you to add to it, and we want you to make it a little bit better. And that was a big task, but you guys have really done it. I mean, talking about all the sustainability, the thicker walls, the big windows that not just look out at this gorgeous mountain, you know, the town and the mountain range, but they also keep out the air, which I don't know how many of you guys have had leaky windows, but that's a big deal in our climate. And so the sustainability is a huge factor. Thank you so much to this team for really embracing all of those goals and making it a reality. And then we took it a step further and said, also, could you go out and get some grant funds for it? So thank you for getting the over $2 million of grants. And thank you, DOLA, very much for seeing our sustainability goals and really helping us do that for our community members. So important in a mountain town where days like this, you know, we've got tons of smoke in the air. That sustainability component is a real concern for us and something that we want to bring into everything we do. So lastly, I just want to thank our Town of Breck housing crew. They work tirelessly we wouldn't even know what to dream without you guys bringing us the initial outlook and then helping us make that a reality. And I know that so many hours, so much passion, so much dedication has gone into every single one of our housing projects, but I think this one, more than anything else, we can say, just like you said, these are gorgeous, amazing houses for market rate houses, and the fact that they are deed restricted for our working community, I just couldn't be more excited and proud, and thank you guys for your partnership. Ready? Woo!